Hey y'all, welcome back to Danny Days Homestead. Thank you for coming to see me. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Danielle, you can call me Danny. However, if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. A couple people have requested that I do a garden update, so I'm going to do a garden tour. And thanks for watching. Hey Mo. Hi. She's coming, sis. So, first in the pots, have cilantro and basil. This is a hibiscus from about 4 years ago that was gifted to me, and Eric kept it alive all winter long, and then I had the bright idea to let it get some sun and bring it out, and it actually got too cold. But now it's coming back. As you see, it's coming back nicely. Changed your mind? Okay. That sounded like it hurt. Okay, garden tour, not cat tour. This is a bouquet pepper, not for eating, just for looking at. Salavera. We got here Dino Kale. I planted some more Dino Kale here, and it's popping up nicely. Got Romaine Lettuce. Looks like it's ready to have a salad out of. This is a flower that just volunteered here. My spinach didn't do well. It's not looking great. I've just pulled up a radish yesterday and gave it to somebody. And these are the radishes that was left from when I harvested radishes. We've got Gourmet blend lettuce here, if I can uncover it. And so when I harvest this bok choy, I think that lettuce will take off a lot more because it's been covered, it's not getting much sun because of the bok choy. The bok choy is flowering. It needs to be harvested, but obviously it's doing well. Then I have some bunching onions and yellow sweet onions there. And this is where I harvested my turnips, and they are already trying to come back. So they will come back. Some more bok choy there. Cabbage. This is a broccoli that I still don't see any broccoli. I've learned a lot this year. There's a lot of things that are meant for cool seasons, like that bok choy. See, it flowered out like that because it got too hot too fast. And so there's things that I know now, you know, that'll be better in the cool season, which I started them in spring, but the change of weather so quickly into the warm weather was too much for them, I believe. Got some more cabbage coming up here. Okay, and then we have tomatoes. This is spaghetti squash. And it's attaching itself to the tomatoes. Tomato. And then cucumber. Trying to train them to use the trellis. Or the stake, I should say. But those are looking good. And tomato, tomato, tomato. These are the tomatoes that I started from seed, and you can tell a significant difference in the growth from the ones that were store-bought. But that's okay. Still looking good. And so here we have squash. Squash, squash, squash. More squash. And then this is another cucumber. This is one I started from seed. Oh, it's putting on nicely. Trying to start some little cucumbers. Those ones down there by the ground don't usually make it, but another cucumber. So in here we have potatoes, and some did come up. Potatoes that I planted from slips that had eyes on them. And then garlic, and there's supposed to be carrots down here. We've got our zucchini. Zucchini. And then we're back around to the spaghetti squash. And there's several of those trying to come up. This one didn't make it. And so I'm happy to report that I was able to get this cut back like I wanted. This little roundabout here, I call it. But now it's like canopied over and cut back like I wanted it so that I can walk through here down to the other part of my garden. And like I was mentioning, I would like to put a pathway here from like in between my raised beds to around to the garden. From like right there to around here. That's just in my head. I've planted corn, 2 rows of corn out here, and I wouldn't imagine anything's coming up from that yet because I just planted them Saturday and today is Wednesday, but I could check. I left my pruners out here. That's no good. Okay, this is a little nifty trough we built, and these are the tomatoes, and this is the pepper. These tomatoes are humongous. I've got to come back out here and clip up some more of these, it looks like. And then pepper, green bell pepper. And we actually have some tomatoes coming on. Yeah, it's good stuff. A whole bunch of them there. So that's exciting. Yeah. My flower beds are on there, but we're just doing a garden tour. We can look and see about our corn. I'm also going to plant out here okra. Probably should water it. I don't see anything popping up yet. So we planted 2 rows of corn, and then we are going to plant okra, green beans, black-eyed peas, or purple whole peas, if you will, and cantaloupe and watermelon. I think I'm missing something. But that's it, really. That's the trusty old garden. So for those of you who asked and wanted to know, that's how it's going. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I also wanted to add that the turnip greens that I harvested were delicious. After I cleaned them and got them real good clean and everything, and I got them put in the boiler, it seemed like a lot, but after they cooked down quite a bit, and so maybe 2 meals worth of turnips out of all those turnips. But that's okay. Turnip greens, I should say. But that's okay. They were delicious.